Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, and now former Clay County church leaders in jail facing a list of sex crime charges involving a minor from his church. 32-year-old Jeremiah Grover was arrested this afternoon in Jacksonville on a Clay County warrant. His mugshot is not yet available.
Grover was the worship leader of the Elevate Life Church in Oakleaf Plantation. News for Jax reporter Eric Amanye joining us live in Riverside, where Grover was taken into custody. Eric?
Well, investigators say shortly before 2 o'clock this afternoon, they arrived here at 501 Riverside Avenue. It's an office building where Grover works. Those investigators had a warrant for his arrest. This all is the end result of a month-long investigation. 32-year-old Jeremiah Grover is facing charges of sexual battery on a minor, lewd and lascivious behavior involving a minor, transmitting harmful materials to a minor, traveling to meet a minor for sex, and using a cell phone to commit sex crimes involving a minor. Investigators say this all happened while he was employed as a church leader at Elevate Life Church in Oakleaf Plantation. According to detectives, Grover's victim was 16 years old. Investigators say the 16-year-old victim was also a member of the same church. No one from Elevate Life Church wanted to comment on camera, but the church did release a statement that practically says the church learned about alleged crimes and reported it to law enforcement. The statement says in part, "Recently, we learned that a former member of our staff has been arrested because of possible inappropriate conduct involving a minor. We first learned of this inappropriate behavior some months ago. We looked into the matter and within hours determined to terminate his employment. We notified Child Protective Services and the local police, and obviously they have been and continue to investigate the situation." According to investigators, the criminal sexual activities happened between March and June of this year. The 32-year-old stands accused of having a sexual relationship with the teen and even traveling to meet the teen for sex in both Clay and Duval counties. Retired JSO Director of Investigations and Homeland Security turned News4Jax crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney praises the church for quickly notifying authorities after learning about allegations of criminal sexual behavior involving an employee.
It's kind of how you hope that if this horrible thing happens to somebody, that a church or somebody in that position of authority makes that right call, doesn't try to sweep it under the rug, doesn't try to handle it themselves. You know, these are crimes that need to be investigated, and the suspects of these crimes need to be held accountable. And, you know, the allegations against this person are so serious that it absolutely is something that they would need to be brought to justice for.
Hackney also says it's not surprising that the church immediately fired Grover within hours of hearing about the allegations.
It's usually once that an allegation's made, immediately they want to separate employment and separate themselves from that alleged suspect.
Fast forward to Thursday afternoon when law enforcement officers showed up at the Morgan & Morgan building in Riverside to take Grover into custody. According to his LinkedIn page, Grover is employed here as a secretary. Now, when that statement released by the church, there were no prior problems or concerns or complaints about Grover until these allegations began to surface. Grover remains in the Clay County Jail on a $325,000 bond. He makes his first appearance in court tomorrow. Reporting live, Eric Amanye, Channel 4, the local station.
Eric, thanks.